everybody will be able to purchase the coins of their choice. That's directly from the United States Mint. So when all of that happens, this is your opportunity. This is the debut. The coins are here. I'm looking at it. By the way, the only way to get this coin for less than $89.95 is if you do this right here. Get the box of 20. You can save $10 a coin. On the 20 coin pack, you can save $200. You can save $200 if you buy the 20 coin from us that you're going to have right there. You get 20 coins in the special collector box. Let me pop this open. So it's going to come to you just like that.
School to future work and career success. However, we can't do it alone. Find out how you can help.
The following is a paid program. The opinions and views expressed do not reflect those of Bloomberg LP, its affiliates, or its employees.
Hi, I'm Jane King, and this is New to the Street, in person back here at the NASDAQ market site in New York City. This show is all about public, private, blockchain companies, the CEOs, the founders, and the innovators, bringing you lots of opportunities to consider. Here we go.
Welcome, everyone, to New to the Street. I'm Anna Berry. Joining us is A Nation. It utilizes crypto to propel filmmaking to a decentralized future. Please welcome its co-founder of the company, Chuck Russell, and the founder, Cade Vu. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you. Good to be here.
All right, so I see one of your taglines is the winds of change. Tell us a little bit about what motivated you to establish A Nation, and what exactly does it stand for?
Well, Cade, you want to take that?
I guess for a little bit. A Nation, essentially, we decided we wanted creativity to stand up before anything else and return it back to its glory, where, you know, we wanted to allow it to be the precursor or the primary goal for what we're doing with film instead of monetary gain as much.
I've been producing and directing films in Hollywood for years, both independent and studio films. And one thing, the change is always the case. Change is a fact in Hollywood. Every 10 years, there's new sources of equity finance, new talent, new technology. And it's thrilling now to look at the whole crypto universe and imagine that being the engine to new films and a way of actually decentralizing the creativity, bringing in new talent, bringing in new filmmakers.
And hash that out a little bit. Tell us both about your backgrounds. How did it lead to you being here today, especially with the film industry kind of emerging into this potential decentralized future? Tell us about it.
I have directed films like The Mask with Jim Carrey, Scorpion King with Dwayne Johnson, many others, and produced films like Collateral with Tom Cruise. And I got my start in independent film on Nightmare on Elm Street 3. The independents always are searching for new sources of equity. Those films are made with a combination of pre-sales tax credits and the mysterious element of equity money. And I think crypto can drive and present opportunities for new kinds of films, new filmmakers, without the traditional bottleneck of Hollywood studios.
I got into it because about a year and a half ago, I really started diving into blockchain and what its purpose and why it's special. And then I started taking classes on it, and I realized to be able to utilize the blockchain technology for transparency, for even anti-piracy, to protect film is one of the biggest issues that we have. A bunch of other things with decentralized voting and whatnot. And I just saw the writing on the wall, how things were kind of developing and changing over time. And then I came in, Chuck called me in because we did a film together, and we were doing ADR, and suddenly we just started talking about crypto. He was NFT, and then I got into crypto, and I was like, you should look into blockchain and what it's able to do for the film industry. So we just went doop, doop, and then it was like, just went on for hours, and we didn't stop. And at that moment, A Nation was essentially born.
Wonderful. What does A Nation mean? What does it stand for?
A nation of alphas, leaders. The new beginning is the Greek, alpha is the beginning, the Greek word, alpha, beta, omega. We are not in the middle. We're not following. We're going to lead this change, this huge change that can actually allow other industries to see us as a case study to prove how well blockchain technology can help with so many things.
Well, speaking of that, I'm sure there might be a few other companies out there doing something similar, but tell us why you are unique, how you're innovative, and how you all stand out amongst the rest.
Chuck, can I take this one too?
Of course.
The biggest separation between other companies, even other crypto, is this. We have a man who has a proven track record. Crypto is based on what? Hypotheticals, potential, right? All of it's hypotheticals and potential. We don't have hypotheticals and potential. We have fact. He has grossed over $1 billion worldwide from his films. It's proven. All we need to prove now is the merits of crypto and film.
I certainly hope that this is the first of many interviews so we can follow you along this exciting journey. So thank you both so much for your time and this great technology that you're bringing to us, because we all love movies and we all want to figure out a way to keep them going, but up to date, right?
Exactly.
Thinking outside the mold, outside the box. All right. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for joining us on New to the Street.
Pleasure meeting you. Thank you for having us.
Glint has developed proprietary technology that enables everyone to buy gold. Gold that's stored in Brink's vaults, insured by Lloyd's of London. With Glint's app and debit card, peace of mind is just a few taps away. It's easy to protect your hard-earned savings, and there are no minimums, hidden fees, or financial advisors required. To learn how to safeguard your future, go to glintpay.com or download Glint from your favorite app store.
Clones in-house can severely drain both quality and costs for cannabis and hemp businesses. PharmaGreen Biotech is the key to growing high-quality plantlets. PharmaGreen services includes premium tissue cultured starter plantlets and live preservation of any plant species. Grow into the future of optimized plant growth with PharmaGreen. See our update at update.pharmagreen.ca.
Secure, the true solution for your digital privacy and security. Secure is a private and secure messaging and email solution hosted in Switzerland, using proprietary military-grade encryption and Swiss privacy laws, giving you true privacy. Secure doesn't collect or sell your data and doesn't require your phone number or any personal data that hackers target. You can message and email non-secure users privately without the need for others to download Secure. Visit secure.com. Regain and protect your privacy today.
Dafi is designing the Internet of Staking for Web3. And with me to explain exactly what the company is doing is the CEO, Zain Rana. So welcome, Zain, and appreciate you joining us today to talk about the Dafi protocol. And I know you're making a lot of buzz in the cryptocurrency world. Kind of explain what you're doing right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, really happy to be here. In short, we can introduce Dafi to become, what a pivotal role in what we believe Web3 to have, with cryptocurrency and NFTs. Essentially, what Dafi introduces is this programmable reward system. What this means is that Dafi is kind of like a plug-and-play module, and it fits inside the existing decentralized world. So where you have protocols, where you have NFT communities and stuff like that. What Dafi designs is the ability for more utility in these industries, where the actual digital assets and tokens can be used for less inflationary staking, more programmable rewards. You can essentially design things for Web3 that foster and build far better and long-term communities. It's pretty much like we've taken an economic look at the way the decentralized world has been built and really tried to fabricate and create something completely innovative and new.
Yeah. Well, talk to me a little bit about the staking, and because that's an interesting concept in crypto, and it looked like you guys have built a lot of partnerships just in the short time that you've been around. So tell me more about that.
Yeah, that's actually really one of the interesting things about Dafi, that it's really early stages, but it can fit in the side of pretty much all the decentralized economies you have out there. So we have a range of partners, I think approximately 30, 35 partners. And we've just recently opened up the ability for developers and other projects and communities to build and actually use Dafi's technology. So protocol adoption is active and it's working and it's provable. And I think that's really exciting. We're at a really interesting stage. It's kind of like last year we built, and this year we're opening up for mainstream adoption. So you can imagine things are incredibly busy behind the scenes. There's so much moving pieces going on.
Oh my gosh, I can only imagine. So now tell me about the protocol and the value proposition it brings, and what kind of projects you have going on in the Web3 industry.
Yeah. So, I mean, Dafi itself, one of the things is that we want to introduce ways where you can utilize tokens and NFTs and staking. And it's far more intelligent. That's the main thing. We've already seen some partners, we're bringing on more. And really for Web3, we think these components are going to become essential. So to have an intelligent state-of-the-art network of which users and projects and, founders and communities can all build and really build more, programmable systems. It's similar to what Ethereum and, these layer ones had done for programmable smart contracts. Dafi aims to do the same for programmable rewards. The idea that you can reward a community based on, certain things in the market, or even real world events, or even things like, NFT communities and rewarding as they grow. That's something Dafi has actually, done really well. And we've been building a lot of stuff around that, whether it's, the utility for the token, which we've demonstrated millions being taken out of circulation, but all in all, it's fantastic at the stage we're at because, Web3 is something we're really ambitious about, and Dafi having, the next 6 months introducing all the products we've been building, it's at a point now where we'll see far more adoption by other decentralized protocols and economies to integrate Dafi as this layer and foundation for really scaling to the next level.
Super interesting. So, and if I understand right, you're building this like self-sustainable, decentralized network where the token holders can see their rewards increase over time. So explain how that works.
Yeah, it's exactly that. There's the idea that you can actually reward, rather than through arbitrary random causes, you can actually reward users based on a network being more adopted, and a protocol becoming more adopted, which is fantastic. I think at this point there should be a QR code as well where you can actually participate and get involved in Dafi, and it's really an exciting stage right now. We're just seeing the community getting built on a far greater level, more people joining the project and the community as well. That's pretty much it. Okay, and where can somebody find out more about Dafi? On our website is probably the first place. You can go to dafiprotocol.io. Our Twitter handle is Dafi Protocol, and even Telegram as well. Again, which is Dafi Protocol. So it's all really consistent. Can't really get confused. If you want to follow my own personal updates, so my Twitter is TheZaneR. I barely post, but whenever I do, it's usually quite interesting. So I'm trying to get there a little bit more. You can't be in Web3 if you're not, posting on social media. So there's no irony. But yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Zane, for joining us. Thank you so much for having me.
Glent has developed proprietary technology that enables everyone to buy gold. Gold that's stored in Brink's vaults, insured by Lloyd's of London. With Glent's app and debit card, peace of mind is just a few taps away. It's easy to protect your hard-earned savings, and there are no minimums, hidden fees, or financial advisors required. To learn how to safeguard your future, go to glentpay.com or download.
Clones in-house can severely drain both quality and costs for cannabis and hemp businesses. PharmaGreen Biotech is the key to growing high-quality plantlets. PharmaGreen services includes premium tissue cultured starter plantlets and live preservation of any plant species. Grow into the future of optimized plant growth with PharmaGreen. See our update at update.pharmagreen.ca.
Secure, the true solution for your digital privacy and security. Secure is a private and secure messaging and email solution hosted in Switzerland, using proprietary military-grade encryption and Swiss privacy laws, giving you true privacy. Secure doesn't collect or sell your data and doesn't require your phone number or any personal data that hackers target. You can message and email non-secure users privately without the need for others to download Secure. Visit secure.com. Regain and protect your privacy today.
Paypolitan is a next-gen payment app. Users simply connect their existing bank accounts and external wallets and then use the app for all kinds of payments, including for fiat and crypto. With me is CEO Nils Serrant-Ortiz. Welcome, and just bring me up to date on what Paypolitan, what's the latest with the company?
Thank you for having me again here. Yeah, since we last met, we had a very strong growth. So I'm happy to announce that we have almost 140,000 app users. So that is a tremendous step forward we made past months. And yeah, we're targeting the 500,000 users end of the year.
Now, do you see them coming from certain parts of the world, or do you have any kind of data, like where your users are?
It's pretty much balance between North America. Southeast Asia is very strong.
Okay.
So Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, the Tiger States, then Europe, of course. I would say rather Western Europe.
Okay.
And there's still something missing from Africa.
Okay, well, you got to work on that.
We have to improve our marketing there, right?
So we did talk in Dubai a month or so ago, I guess
exactly.
It was. There was a lot of conferences, because I know I was there for the one, and then there was another one coming up. I mean, how did all that go? It seems like there's something going on in Dubai all the time.
Well, March definitely is the blockchain month in Dubai, so I attended 6 conferences and a number of gatherings and off-site meetings. So I spent almost a whole month in Dubai. That was very interesting for networking, because the important things go on offsite the conferences, right?
Yeah.
And especially we wanted to learn more about metaverse, the business opportunities we could have there. And that was very good, because not only we identified business opportunities, we also signed a white label deal with a company there.
Okay, so I was just going to ask you about that. Tell me about the white label deal.
Well, at this point, I cannot tell you a lot, because the other party has the sovereignty of publishing this later. I think late May they're gonna announce it, or somewhere in May. So basically, they're buying the Paypolitan solution as a white label, and they're gonna add additional features like credit card payments and other features.
Now, you mentioned the metaverse and kind of learning about that. How could Paypolitan fit into the metaverse, and do you have an avatar?
Well, actually, this white label deal, this is a purely metaverse project.
Okay.
So this is going to bring Paypolitan into the metaverse. And yes, I do have an avatar now. Yeah. Thanks to our friend Nico de Jonge from Blockchain Valley Virtual. He made an avatar, and I'm very happy, because I'm always fighting with diets in this period of the year. And with Avatar, it's very simple. On a simple click, I lost like 10 pounds.
If only it were that easy in real life, right?
That easy,
I'm liking the metaverse more and more. Okay, so tell me about the credit feature that you have launched or will be launching.
We are launching it next week.
Oh, next week, okay.
So we did testings, and that was very, very positive. So we are implementing a peer-to-peer loan feature into the Paypolitan app. That means that users can get a credit from other users who provide liquidity with 16 different cryptocurrencies, and our EPAN token is used as a collateral. According to your credit score, credit rating, you have a certain collateral that has to be provided by yourself that's going to be locked with a smart contract. So that means if you don't reimburse at the end of the period the loan you got, then this will be kept as a guarantee for the lender, for the borrower.
And then you'd also talked about a SPAC IPO perhaps.
Yes.
That's still in the
yes,
works?
Absolutely. That's why I came to New York.
Okay.
Meeting with more investors.
Got it.
That has a very, very, very positive feedback. To be honest, I underestimated a bit the amount of work that represents to be compliant also legally. So it's a big challenge for us as a startup company. I mean, we're almost 50 people working there, and this is an additional layer, but it's also a very good exercise for us to put everything in place to make the company really like a NASDAQ company compliant. And especially now we implemented the markups, so the revenues per user are not only disappearing in omnibus accounts, so every user has a revenue X.
And I know you have workers in Ukraine. Are they?
Yes.
Are they okay?
So I would like to pay also tribute to them. Unfortunately, we couldn't get everyone out of the country, so I keep my fingers crossed and pray God that they're going to stay safe.
Absolutely. So thank you so much.
Thank you for asking.
Glint has developed proprietary technology that enables everyone to buy gold. Gold that's stored in Brink's vaults, insured by Lloyd's of London. With Glint's app and debit card, peace of mind is just a few taps away. It's easy to protect your hard-earned savings, and there are no minimums, hidden fees, or financial advisors required. To learn how to safeguard your future, go to glintpay.com or download Glint from your favorite app store.
Secure, the true solution for your digital privacy and security. Secure is a private and secure messaging and email solution hosted in Switzerland, using proprietary military-grade encryption and Swiss privacy laws, giving you true privacy. Secure doesn't collect or sell your data and doesn't require your phone number or any personal data that hackers target. You can message and email non-secure users privately without the need for others to download Secure. Visit secure.com. Regain and protect your privacy today.
Clones in-house can severely drain both quality and costs for cannabis and hemp businesses. PharmaGreen Biotech is the key to growing high-quality plantlets. PharmaGreen services includes premium tissue cultured starter plantlets and live preservation of any plant species. Grow into the future of optimized plant growth with PharmaGreen. See our update at update.pharmagreen.ca.
PinkPanda Finance is launching a mobile app that offers a trustworthy, easy gateway to the world of crypto, all while making the world a better place. It's a blockchain-powered mobile app that makes crypto easy, accessible as well, and socially impactful also. So with me, Adam Carlton, the CEO of PinkPanda, and Gagan Levy, the award-winning creative director, who's just joined your team. So Gagan, let's just start with you. I've talked to Adam before, so let's start with you. Gagan, just tell me about you, yourself. What will you be doing for PinkPanda?
Sure. Thanks so much, Shane. Yeah, very excited to join the team. I've been kind of a crypto or blockchain for good enthusiast for a decade now. And I'm very excited. This is the project that I've chosen to kind of go all in on, amongst the various investments I've made. But my history, a little bit, I chaired one of the largest kind of impact investor networks in the country for about 4 years. And so that's a network where really a lot of investors are trying to, utilize their investments in philanthropy for good, doing a lot of socially responsible business, and then have over the past decade built an agency named Guru, and we are a bi-coastal agency. We work with a lot of the more conscious brands on the planet. So an agency for brands like Patagonia, Wild Planet, and Rebel, Sambazon, things like that, and help them really brand themselves, create advocacy, build their brands out in the world, build mission, and have also done quite a bit of work in the finance space as well. So we were an agency within World Bank for a while, working on helping them to actually achieve their mission. They do a lot of lending around the world, but really helping them build more advocacy around their mission to end poverty within a few generations.
Okay. That sounds great. And in the Well, that's what's exciting about blockchain is some of the potential applications and how it could change the financial system. So, and I understand there may be some NFTs involved as well that you're working with. Can you explain that?
Sure. Yeah. For a while have been in that, in that space. One in particular I'm excited about that I've been doing strategy and investment with is a platform called Suite that is doing kind of all the NFTs for the NHL and the NBA, and then large organizations like, Burger King, Puma, Nike, brands like that. And so just seeing a lot of, these organizations and brands starting to get excited about this space, but they don't really know where to get started. And especially kind of, I would say in this more conscious brand space that I've been in, folks have really not been spending, much time finding ways to bring their brand into the NFT space or into the metaverse. So there's a really exciting opportunity, right now to do that. And the reason we see, PinkPanda and Bamboo Asset Management as being a great way to do this is, where Adam has built this team really to build, around trust, bringing in Gene from PricewaterhouseCoopers on compliance. We're US based. You can see us. You can see who we are. We're not some handles, on the chain. So we're excited to be onboarding a lot of these larger organizations into that space. And we've got a couple really exciting partnerships that I'll be bringing to the table. A large nonprofit involved with quite a bit of kind of larger brands like Dave Matthews Band, Jack Johnson, things like that. And then a lot of visual artists that will come with that as well. So just a lot of exciting things happening right now. Okay. I mean, that's super exciting. So Adam, just what's next for PinkPanda? What's upcoming for you guys?
Well, we've obviously been very burrowed into building. We've been building our relationships. We've been building out a lot of contracts and paperwork and things to get our pre-seed round completed. So we're starting that right now, and we expect over the next call it 6 to 8 weeks to have that fully in and closed. I actually left my job a month ago, my previous employer, and I am, I was already very aggressively working on this, but now I am completely and passionately dedicated to this. We expect, to be wrapping up our first beta and putting it in the App Store here in the next few weeks as well, too. So, and a lot of surprises, of course, always coming. Okay. Well, definitely let us know when you launch that app. We'll do a follow-up interview. Absolutely. So, okay. Thank you so much, Gagan, and thank you, Adam, for joining us and explaining this.
The proceeding was a paid program. The opinions and views expressed do not reflect those of Bloomberg LP, its affiliates, or its employees.
Why do the biggest names in business choose Bloomberg? That is a great question.
It's a great question.
It's a great question.
Great question.
Great question.
Great question.
Great question.
That's going to be the best question I get all night.
I'm glad you asked that. Bloomberg Television. Top experts. Great questions.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, but with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. And you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
From New York City.
We're in London, in Sydney, in San Francisco.
9 a.m. in Beijing and Shanghai.
Good morning, everyone.
Have a great evening.
To recap the headlines.
You do not want to miss this story.
How are you thinking about those dynamics?
Watch Bloomberg Surveillance Early Edition for the news you need when you need it.
I'm Kaylee Lyons with Matt Miller in New York and Anna Edwards in London.
The US and China are set for their first high-level in-person talk.
Then surveillance for in-depth analysis.
Alongside Tom Keane and Lisa Abramowitz, I'm Jonathan Ferro.
Front and center is a war.
Is that in line with risk appetite that we're seeing in the equity market? Is there a China effect through commodities this morning?
Bloomberg Surveillance. Be informed. Be prepared. Be ahead of the game.
Junior achievement is where dreams take flight. We are helping students connect what they learn in school to future work and career success. However, we can't do it alone. Find out how you can help.
Next week, Bloomberg is live from the Milken Conference in Los Angeles. Bloomberg's all-star team will bring you the latest news and speak to the biggest names with the capital, power, and influence to change the world.
Infrastructure is one of our most exciting areas, I think, for future growth.
There's no shortage of capital in this world for a good deal.
This isn't a quick fix. This is a multi-year journey.
Live coverage starts Monday at noon Eastern Time on Bloomberg Television and Radio.
Inflation. It's really interesting to look at